If you're a business owner or entrepreneur, why should you go through your own sales process to see what it's like as a consumer and see how it feels? And why does this matter? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan, coming to you live from Sacramento, California, on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you for consulting secrets. So here's the thing. Going in and auditing the inside of companies and seeing how the operation goes as a consultant, there are things that people hire me for, and I'll say, hey, look, let's take a look at what happens after somebody buys. Yeah, they signed on the dotted line, they've given a check, they've given a credit card, they've given a down payment. Then what happens next? This time after the signature is super critical for like, what does that person get? And this should be absolutely mapped out 100%. Because like, now you're going to be judged. You fought for that sale. Your salesperson fought for that sale. Your manager fought for that sale. And then it's like, this infuriates me because I've been ghosted. Early on in my sales process, my name's Scott. I'm not proud of this, but I did this too. Okay. So like, I am not pointing fingers. This is only you. Like, nope, I've screwed up on this. I've seen the light, but now I know better. But like, companies absolutely positively should have a process and a service level agreement. If you've never heard of that, an SLA is like the time and the expectation set with a client. So your service level agreement can say within 30 minutes of us, a service level agreement could be by the department, by the service, or even with the client. Your service level agreement says that within 30 minutes, an email goes out to the new client. Within an hour, they get a phone call from a representative. Within 24 hours, they have something shipped to them via FedEx with a thank you card. Within 48 hours, they're getting touched again. Within, whatever way that you deliver your product and service, you should absolutely map this out. And you could do it super low tech, 3x5 index cards. You could do this super low tech sticky notes. You could do this super low tech butcher paper. I mean, you could do it on a whiteboard. I don't have my whiteboard in here. You could do it on a whiteboard. But here's the thing, that should be tested. You should have fake people come in and say like, hey, look, we're going to go in and take a look and see if what we're telling people is accurate. You've paid for the lead. You've paid for the attention. You've paid for the appointment. You had a salesperson, phone rep, CSR, whatever way you want to call it. Try to make that deal happen. You should be recouping those costs as much as you can. You should like, hey, what are we doing right? And if you are doing right, you should celebrate it. If you are doing right, you should see if you could remove any of the steps and still be all good, super bueno, right? When people like, hey, Scott, I want to do consulting, they get an onboarding packet. It's like, hey, they signed the agreement, DocuSign, wired the money, sent the credit card, boom. Next thing, like, here's the next step. Here's how you get a hold of me. Here is the directions for our appointments. Here's how you get on my calendar. Here is what an emergency is defined as. Like, there's no question. Like, if they go, hey, I didn't know. Like, we went through the onboarding packet. There's no way that you didn't know. I went through it with you line by line. Here's the things you need to know, right? I do rapid response, not immediate response. Rapid means I'll be to you within 4 hours unless it's an emergency. And here's an emergency. Then that's, as soon as I can get you, I'll get you. If I'm on an airplane, I can't. Right? I tend to fly a lot. So yesterday I was at the airport, didn't get home till 1 a.m. Right? So there's times where I'm on airplanes. If I'm flying to Hawaii, that kills an entire day. If I'm flying back from Hawaii, it kills a day. So, I've got trips coming up to the Philippines. I've got trips coming up to Tahiti. If I'm on a plane, I can't get people. So understand that your level of business, whatever product or service that you provide, is going to dictate this. Now, here's the thing. If you're looking to sell your business in the next 2 to 3 years, and you want some help with the exit planning and the exit strategy or general consulting, you should reach out to the deal hotline, 888-DEAL-919, 888-DEAL-919, and a member of my team will get back to you. No deal's too big. So as you go through this, you can audit it and say, is this the way that I want my company to run? Now, here's what you're going to find. Occasionally, there was one person out of 100 that ruins it for everybody. So some crazy wild rule is put in place. And you're like, I don't know where this rule came from. So you go to your team and you go, hey, team, what is this? Why are we had one client on a Wednesday on a full moon when we stubbed our toe getting out of bed and they pissed us off. So what we did was we added a step. Do we need to do that? Well, we don't want to have that problem again in the future. So you're telling me one person has ruined it for everybody. Yep. One person has ruined it for everybody, and you're going to change everything about this? Absolutely. If you don't audit your sales process, if you don't audit these types of conversations, if you don't audit what happens after the sale, you're never going to find out. You got one of three things to do from here. Just one of three. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.